And our top story now, the Supreme Court has criticized the Tamil Nadu Governor Ravi for not appointing Ponmudi as minister, even though it was cleared by the state government. The Chief Justice of India, D.Y. Chandrachud, said, Mr. Attorney General, what is your governor doing? The conviction has been stayed by the Supreme Court and the governor says he won't swear him in. We'll have to make some serious observations. Please tell your governor the Supreme Court has taken a serious view of this. They have now given the governor time till tomorrow. Let's go across to Sam Daniel and Sunil Prabhu for more. Sunil, first you tell us more about what the Chief Justice said. Very strong words about the governor.
Very strong words, and I've never seen the Chief Justice of India talk so tough to a constitutional authority like Mr. R.N. Ravi, saying very, very categorically that what he has done is basically defying the Supreme Court. We are going to say very categorically, if Mr. Attorney General, you don't come with any positive response, that he must act as per the Constitution. What he's attempting to do is defy the constitutional framework in our court's order, where it has given very clearly that Mr. Ponmudi has to be sentence has been stayed, and it's in this context that the Chief Justice of India had some very, very strong words. This after the Attorney General kept on pointing out that the state cannot come to the center like this or with an application in this regard. It's then that the Chief Justice of India asked, what will the state do? What are the options before them? And it's and as pointed out by Mr. Singhvi, who's really acting on behalf of the Tamil Nadu Chief Minister here, very categorically saying that he's on a continuous basis defying, be it on bills that have been put on hold, very strong words against a former police officer who really, as the Supreme Court points out, does not understand the Constitution, is acting in a defiant manner, and really the Supreme Court coming very, very, very strongly. As I said, I haven't seen in recent times such strong words used against a governor, and in this case, Mr. R.N. Ravi, really a defaulter, not for the first but the second time. What they said was he should have been allowed. The question is, does he get reinstated immediately or does he need to be sworn in? That's the issue that they were looking at. Rahul Gandhi's case was cited, but there he was not a minister. And it's in this context that the Supreme Court will wait to hear from the Attorney General, who gave the excuse that he hasn't spoken to the Tamil Nadu governor. He hasn't got the papers. And they have said that we will pass an order come what may tomorrow, failing which if we don't get anything positive from you. But prima facie, they have found the Tamil Nadu governor wanting for his continuing acts of defiance against the Constitution, against parliamentary democracy.
All right. And Sam, this is, comes after several rounds of state government versus the governor has already taken place in Tamil Nadu. And now in the Supreme Court, this issue over the Minister Ponmudi being appointed once again, which the governor flatly refused to do.
That's right, Gargi. Last week, when the Supreme Court stayed Ponmudi's conviction and sentence, the Chief Minister M.K. Stalin wrote to the governor urging him to swearing him in as a minister the same evening or the next morning. But the governor chose to proceed to Delhi on a personal work, and it was that that had touched a raw nerve. And this is not the first time, in fact, the governor has been defiant, despite in the past at least a few times the Supreme Court ruling that the governors ought to abide by the aid and counsel of ministers. In Tamil Nadu's case, R.N. Ravi has number one, delayed bills passed by the assembly and sent them back after a long time. And the bills which were reenacted, instead of immediately accepting them and giving assent, contrary to the rules and traditions, he has referred them to the president, causing further delay for such bills. And in the assembly, at least twice, R.N. Ravi has skipped the official speech given to him and has gone away from that. He has refused to read names like Karunanidhi, Ambedkar, Periyar, and that again had become a huge issue. And opposition rule states like Tamil Nadu see a larger pattern of governors in such states running a kind of a parallel administration, scuttling development and creating needless challenges and obstacles for newly elected government, undermining them. It's in this context states like Tamil Nadu, Kerala, Delhi, West Bengal had already moved the Supreme Court, and this has come as a huge embarrassment and a shame for Governor R.N. Ravi. We'll have to wait and see whether he'll immediately call for Mr. Ponmudi's swearing in the same evening today or tomorrow. But in the past, R.N. Ravi has denied those accusations that he deliberately withholds past bills, saying that the Constitution gives him the provision to put them on hold, and that's only a nice way of saying they have been rejected. And on the question of him touching very politically sensitive subjects and passing comments on those things like Hindi language or Sanatan Dharma, he says the Constitution does not prohibit a governor from expressing his personal views. Gargi.
That's right, Sam. So we're going to have to, wait and see what action the governor takes tomorrow. But as you pointed out, this has been an ongoing issue, by the opposition rule states where you've had the governors creating obstacles in the path of governance, be it Kerala, be it Tamil Nadu and Karnataka as well. This issue has come before the Supreme Court before, as you pointed out. And that time too, the Supreme Court said that, they cannot act as this, extra sort of governance in these states, and that once a bill is sent back, they need to pass it. So after that is when we saw several bills finally being passed, and now another instance. And as I said, we'll have to wait and see what Governor Ravi does. But yes, as you said, Sam, there's been a background to this issue.
That's right, and particularly in Tamil Nadu and states like Kerala, West Bengal, Delhi and a few other states, this has been a huge challenge. Many governments had moved the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court had given clear rulings. In fact, from Tamil Nadu, there's another case pending in the Supreme Court with the Tamil Nadu government urging the Supreme Court to fix a time frame for governors to dispose bills that come to them. Otherwise, Constitution does not mention any particular time frame, and that is being misused by the governors. That's what the ruling DMK says, and we'll have to see what particular order will the Supreme Court give, taking into account all these developments, including the one today.